Classes in session. So, my true belief, a dream without action is still just a dream,
Mhm.
right? And I'm trying to get more people to understand that. So, what advice do you have for a person that gets stuck in the details of the planning or the planning process?
Okay. And I can take this because I do the
Take it away,
same
man.
thing, man. Like, I plan so much out, or I think like, oh, we can't. Even with this podcast, I can use that simple.
Uh huh.
Like there's so much equipment. We don't have enough cameras. We don't have enough lighting and
Right.
stuff
It's
like
not
that.
gonna look right.
Yeah, it's not gonna look right. Like we gotta wait, and like I think even like, or even like timing would be like, oh, let's wait till January 1st. That'll be
Hmm.
nice and clean, or like even December 1st. That would even be better.
Better.
Like that kind of thing. Like no, we just gotta wait and make sure the logos and stuff are right, colors are right. We gotta get that right, music, all that. But and I do that too. I do that with
Uh-huh.
a lot of my stuff. So I understand that point of view. But you just gotta move, man, because it doesn't have to be fancy yet. Like people are so, I think they see everything that looks. They may see something that's been in the process for 5 years and like,
Hmm.
oh, look how good that looks. Like, look how
Right.
polished that is. But remember, it started rough, man. Disney started rough,
Rough.
man.
They
Like,
comparing
yeah,
themselves to
yeah, yeah.
Pepsi.
See those colors, man. Like you see Moana and all
Right.
the stuff. Like, but remember those old cart. Like that's what. Like that's
That
the
black and
stuff.
white cartoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why. That's why when if you're creative and listening to this, like story matters
Hmm.
over everything. Story over technical. So when you're coming into business, like what you're trying to do and the value that matters by how shiny or the colors or the materials and that kind of
Yes.
thing.
Yes. And man, you're hitting it right on the head. Like, cause I still do it as well. I go, all right. I get stuck in like the calendar
Mm,
thought process of this has to go here, and life doesn't work like that.
yeah.
So if you know life doesn't work like that, creativity doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? You have to allow yourself to produce and create and see opportunities when opportunities are arising.
Mm.
And so many people just get stuck in, oh, I want to start a clothing company, but I want to make this big spread, you know what I mean, of shirts, jackets, shirts, socks, shoes. And I'm going, just start on a polo. You know what I mean? Like, just crank that polo
Just
out.
one thing.
Right. Like, it's so simple. Like, if my mother has a lemon tree, why not grow lemons?
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So don't get stuck up in the process. Any like paperwork doesn't matter. Well, unless it's a contract, right? Paperwork doesn't matter. Logos doesn't matter.
Equipment doesn't matter.
Equipment, only the story, only what you're producing. And that's what I'm learning from you is what you're producing is worth consuming, then it's all, you know what I mean? All of
Exactly.
the other stuff is
Yeah,
just icing on the
all the
cake.
little technicals that you'll spend so much money on, so much
Right.
time on, they might get you like from 98% awesome to, 98.5. Like it's so like tiny.
Minuscule.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's great with the clothing example because I'm working on a clothing client
Are they
and
putting out a polo?
they don't even well, they don't actually have the designs made yet. We did the logos and stuff
Right.
first, and I was like, and they're worried about how everything. I was like, don't worry about it. You can change it.
Mm-hmm.
Even with this man, like we can change the logo, we can change the name. Like that stuff doesn't matter. Just make sure the story and the value, like, because I told him like, make sure what you're trying to represent in a clothing
Mm-hmm.
brand, get that right.
Well, I remember you saying that same, like you having that reaction when I told you about my real estate logo.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were like, "All right, Joe's Jay, we want to do the real estate logo now." I'm like, "No, not right now. I mean, the real estate company is going, the real estate company is running, but we don't need a logo because we're not using the logo right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're ground roots, we're word of mouth, we're closing deals that nobody knows that we're closing, we're meeting people that nobody know we're meeting, and it's just that.
Mm.
And it's the logo. It hasn't stopped. Like us not having a logo is not us not having meetings.
Yeah, the things that you think are stopping you, if like you don't have enough cameras or you don't have enough, like this won't look good on social
Yeah,
media,
because
or
we was
like,
gonna do this on the
or
iPhone.
yeah, if you don't, yeah, if you don't have the team, like you don't need a team. All you need is yourself and an idea, and you do, and it'll start rough, but as you get better, as you pull in things, like
hmm
if you only have $5, make that $5 into six. Take that dollar out, you still have $5. Keep and you'll build it. You will build it slowly after time, because the point is, don't do this quickly. Do this over time. Okay? 5 years. That is because the thing is, the whole point of this whole thing is when you're old and washed up, you're still happy. Like
Hell
that's the
yeah.
thing.
So I'm gonna be washed up for sure. So how do you feel, or do you believe, or take part in the idea of the law of attraction?
Explain that a little bit, like attraction to.
Okay, I'm glad that you asked.
Okay.
Right. So it's the law of attraction. If you wanted to watch a documentary, for people out there, it's actually on Netflix. I think it still is. It's called The Secret.
Okay.
Right. And the law of attraction, or the secret, is if you start to believe in something, whatever. Well, how can I put this? If you focus on something, then that is what's going to happen.
Oh yeah.
If you
Okay.
focus
Yeah,
on,
okay.
you're right, you focus on getting checks, you will start to have money come to you,
Oh yeah.
right? If you focus on not paying your bills, you won't pay your bills, right? If you focus on failing all day, you're going to fail. So the law of attraction is when you start to believe in yourself, when you start to believe in the project that you're doing, you're attracting like-minded people, as well as you're attracting opportunities, and the universe is just connecting you to everything that you're putting out into the universe.
So yeah, as soon as you speak it,
Yeah.
and it doesn't even have to be, when I say speak it, doesn't have to be you have to announce it everywhere. But like as soon as you speak it to yourself, like, hey, I can do this full time. Like I can be a person that makes animations or videos. Like I know it's
Right.
silly or whimsical, but I could do it, and I could make a living doing it. As soon as you tell yourself and do that every day, and with me, it's like, hey, you have talent. Like you can do. Like you're good.
Right.
Like, all these people may say no, but you're good.
You're good.
You got it. Like that's it. It's not like this boasting thing. It's like really bad, but you're good. But no, it's like you have this. People don't see it. Like I said, no one sees it. You have it. It will happen. Like it's slow though. It is slow.
It's the grind is always slow. That's why they call it a grind and not a sled or a slush or anything like that.
And the damn word's been so monopolized and like it's fuckboy now, man. It's like
Right.
I'm on my grind. I'm a hustler. I hate like it's you don't get like if you're doing it, you don't have to say it. You're just doing it. Like, hey, I don't want it to like I'm just.
And the crazy thing about the law of attraction is because I live in that law. Like, and what I mean by live in it is everything that is coming to me, it's coming from that idea. Every opportunity I can hands down, you know what I mean, put because of the law of attraction. I put myself out there, so therefore I was able to acquire certain stocks, as well as certain, I would say, cryptocurrencies, as well as certain real estate deals, just because I put the information out there that I wanted to learn, and then I went out there looking for it. So putting myself in the way of success, because I think success works as like a river. If you never stick your foot in the river, you're never going to get wet. You know what I mean? Like you're never going to catch a fish either. So you have to get in the river. Like you have to get in the way of success. Success is flowing all around you. Get in the way of it, God damn it! Like,
there's so many ways to do it, man.
Right. So that's why I was saying, like, I think people are underestimating the law of attraction.